'cause every little thing is gonna be alright, alright. Yeah.
I grew up in a very marginalized community of Maasai people as a young girl. I grew up, I was doing everything, but at the age of 5, things changed. I had a fever and my parents took me to the hospital. And after the injection, when I went back home, I was unable to walk. That was the beginning of my journey as a woman with disability. The life changed dramatically. I could not walk. The schools were very far away from my rural home village. And you can imagine, in Maasai community, a girl child was not educated. It's a culture, it's a community that practices FGM. And I was like, it was a triple tragedy for my life. But I had a can-do attitude that has motivated me up to now, that I can champion for the rights of people with disabilities. As I started my journey, it was not easy, because in the late 1970s, we were not having physiotherapies. We were not having people who were aware about disability so much. And living in a Maasai community, most of the children were left to die because Maasai people are nomads. They move from one place to another. And whenever they got a disabled kid, they could leave that child to die slowly, slowly, as they leave that manyata to another. But I had to go to school at a very early age because the schools were very far away. And I was taken to a boarding school so that I can be able to go to school. It was a mainstream school, and I was the only girl with disability. You can imagine the environment. It was not accessible at all. But my I can do attitude and my dream that one day I'll have to change the lives of other people motivated me to fit that society and disability and friendly environment. And in 1990, I was the first woman with disability to fight female genital mutilation in Kajiado County. And I had to mobilize girls, talk to them, tell them how important they are despite of their physical limitation. I don't know how many people here have ever interacted with persons with disabilities, or how many people here who have ever hurted maybe your leg or your arm and see that you can see a difference. Or even today, how will you feel? You came walking, and when you finish this session, you find that you can't walk. It's a very traumatizing moment. And I had pursued that dream of changing lives of people. And in 2004, I was the first physically challenged woman to hit the catwalk with able-bodied persons, modeling outfit made by persons with disability from Bombolulu workshops. And people were just like, how can a woman with disability catwalk with others? Because they have never seen it. It was the first time in Kenya. But I knew there is power behind everything. Because when you know you can make it, nobody can put you down. And in my life, I always believe I can do it. And if you can do it, I can do it better. As much as I can do it slowly, but I know I can still do it better. And I started mentoring girls because of the challenges that I've seen in the community. Many girls and women with disability from the rural remote areas undergoes a lot of challenges because one, as we know, most of the women are more vulnerable. Girls and women with disabilities are more. And because of that, I started now the advocacy of championing the rights of people with disabilities. In high school, I was the only girl with disability in a school which had over 1,000 people. So that was making me like, I have to go to class earlier, because if I don't wake up early, other girls will wake up, go to the bathroom, wet the bathroom, and I can't use a wet bathroom because of this slippery. So I had to set a pace that if they can do it, I can do it more. If they are waking up at 6, I wake up at 4:30 so that I can be in class. And because of that, my teachers never knew why I was going to class earlier. Our dormitories were far from the classes. And most of the time, I used to spend my time in class. And because of that, I said I have to work hard so that I can change the minds of people. The worst disability is a bad attitude, because it's the environment that has a problem. It's not us. If the place is accessible, I think I can maneuver just like any other person. But always people see disability as an expense, as a burden, as we cannot do. And the worst thing, people like deciding for us. We do not need pity anymore. We need a chance. We need a chance. Given a chance and an opportunity, we can do great things. In 2016, I was the first woman to represent Kenya in Eugene, Oregon. And in the same year, through Christopher Blinden Mission of Germany, I launched a book on inclusion counts, which talk about inclusion of persons with disability when it comes to every area of life, be it economical, social, and even political. And because of that, it has really motivated me, because I can see now I can move another step. When I look back where I've come from and where I am, my life has been breaking the ceiling. But whatever I fix my eyes on, I always believe I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. And I don't have any doubt about it. Because when you set your mind on what you want to do, definitely you achieve it. And once you put your mind on what you want to achieve, it doesn't matter any limitation, may it be physical. But at the end of the day, you make it. In 2019, I participated in Miss President contest. And when I did my application, people were like, will you meet the standard of models? But one thing I knew, the power behind my back that I believe I can do it. I can do it attitude never discouraged me. And I went, the Miss President was a TV reality show which was showcasing women in leadership, the capacity and how women can work effectively in this country. And I participated in the whole academy. Challenges were there, but I could not complain because I knew what I wanted. And I went through the contest until we finished. I want to encourage you today. You are a change maker. You are a change maker. Everyone here is a change maker. You who is watching me here today, whoever is listening this voice, you have an ability of changing lives. I want to see a life, a world that is disability friendly. I want to see a world that persons with disabilities can be employed. I want to see a world that is barrier-free. Children with disabilities can go to school. Women with disabilities can be involved in social life. I want to see a world that is better than when I was growing up. And that always motivates me to do more in the community. When the pandemic came, it affected us globally. And women with disabilities were severely affected. And I took the initiative of mentoring girls and women with disabilities. I mentor them, capacitate them to be self-advocate of their lives, and also to know how to champion for their rights so that they can fit in this community. As you are seated there watching, there are a lot which is going on because of the pandemic, and many people are suffering. What are we doing about the world? Are we taking care of our sisters and brothers? Do you take even time to call somebody and find how they are faring on? As you are watching me, together we can make the world a better place for persons with disabilities. And together we can make the world better for everyone. Inclusion counts for everybody. I am loud, proud, and passionate. Thank you.